But you mentioned you're talking about your, let's call it your waterproofing membrane. Why don't we talk about that? Because everybody usually jumps straight to Gore-Tex. I have opinions on Gore-Tex. I'm curious, like, what's your approach on the whole waterproofing with gear? Because I think when we're talking about adventure gear and traveling, waterproofing's a big part of the equation.
Yeah, and I think it's important to understand, too, that there's different ratings of waterproofing. There's different levels of effectiveness in it. So anyone that goes out and calls something waterproof, what they're doing and what they're saying is they're referencing this water column test. And there's different levels of waterproofness and breathability is what they're measuring. So what keeps the water out and what still allows, the vapors to escape. So as we're riding, we're heating up, we're sweating. You don't want all that kind of locked in either, too. So you're not letting water in with the waterproof. And then the breathability is you're still able to kind of express that humidity. So anyone that comes out and slaps a waterproof label on there, it's a 5K. Now, Gore-Tex, which is the ultimate standard, right, that we've come to believe is the most waterproof, the highest level, they have a 20K rating. Now, Drystar.
What is that? So what is 5K versus 20K? Which one's more waterproof?
The 20K.
20K. So what is that measuring?
So what it is, the water column test is, and we might be totally going down a tangent here.
No, it's cool. This is what we do.
Yeah. So the water column test, it's like a 1 square centimeter of, they put a tube on top of the material and they fill it with water. And they see how high they can get that water until it starts leaking through.
Interesting.
So you say 5K, it only took, up to the smallest before the water started falling through. 10K, the water had to be up a little bit higher and before it started coming through. 15, 20. So the higher the rating, the higher the material is able to stop the water from passing through through it. And it's again, so there's a whole diagram. It's on Gore-Tex's website. It's on our website of the bead of water being not able to come through, but then the breathability aspect of it is vapors are a smaller size, right? So it's still able to escape, and it's really interesting. It's really cool. You can go on our website and kind of see a diagram of it. But so Gore-Tex being what we've come to believe the highest standard of waterproofing, they have a 20, and some of it's different, but in general, it's a 20K. So 20K, 20 waterproof, 20 breathability.
There's no stretch to them typically.
Exactly. So what we were able to develop with Drystar is still making it comfortable. Our materials still have the 1515 waterproofing.
So what is your rating is what?
Drystar is 1515.
1515. So it's just barely below that 2020.
Yeah.
Standard.
So you're still keeping the majority of the water out. You still have that comfort of the breathability. But the main thing too, the main difference, the main advantage with the Drystar is it's still a comfortable jacket. It's still a stretchable jacket. We still have 4-way stretch in our materials too.
Now, my understanding too is with Gore-Tex, you have to pay a royalty to Gore-Tex. So a lot of people shopping, the better value often is to not get the Gore-Tex version, get the Drystar version.
Yeah, there's definitely going to be a price point difference between something Gore-Tex. So it's more available to the consumer as well.
And so Alpinestars, you have your own version, but you also do have Gore-Tex garments as well.
We do, yeah. We still offer the Gore-Tex capabilities and materials in there too. And that's of course going to be for the guy that wants to go out and be prepared for extreme conditions for sure. Yeah.
Right.
Well, or if you live in the Pacific Northwest and your ride plans to get rained.
Or you live in Scotland.
Yeah. I mean, most of us going out, we plan for the weather, but we're not seeking out the weather, right? I mean, some of us are though, and my hat's off to you for sure. Right.